So, hi everybody, and thank you for having part of giving us the feedback and in the workshop. All of you participant on it, and which is the project is Confident Parenting, Better Living project. And I would like first, if you're okay with it, if you introduce yourself first. So we start with you, please.
Abdul Hafiz Osman. I'm Cardiff president. I would like to thank Step for Change for the opportunity to take some part of this project.
Thank you.
My name is Aida Ballal, and I live in Cardiff, and I'm really glad to be to attend this course. It was a very useful and interesting course.
MashaAllah.
And my name is Nadia Mahmoud. I was really happy to do this course, and it benefits me with my kids, and it's really, if we can do it more and more, because we just benefit from the course.
Of course, the project and the workshop, we first, you two couples, mashallah.
Yeah.
How many children you have?
4.
4, mashallah. Boys, girls?
3 boys and 1 girl.
The age? What the
13 and 11 years old, 6 years old, and the last one is 3 years old.
MashaAllah. Nada, your mother?
Yeah, I have mother for 3, 17, 16 and 12.
The
MashaAllah.
difficult age.
The boy,
The very difficult
with all of
age.
them teenagers.
Yeah.
Which is the project really focus on,
Yeah.
which is more the teenager age, so in the beginning, how you find the idea of the project, and when you hear about it the first time, what it was your worries, what make you to come and attend those workshops? If we start, why I'm always attacking.
Really, we've been thinking for something like this.
Okay.
Recently, we have Sudanese Club. We discussed mental health issue with the children.
Okay.
And through that discussion or that meeting, a lot of questions came for how to treat teenagers.
Okay.
And we've been looking for somebody specialist to give some advice, some answer of the questions. And when we heard about this course, we've been very interested to take part, because there's a lot of information we need to get, a lot of discussion with others to exchange experience as well.
Okay. Aida, what about you?
Yeah, for me, when all my kids young, it is like babies and infants. I can deal with them very good. But I found it very difficult when my daughter, she reached the teenager age, and I really not scared, panic about how to deal with her. So when I came to this course, I hope to find more information how to deal with her and how to manage the life with her, and it was really it helped me a lot.
Nada, what do you think? What make you to come to those workshops?
Yeah, because my kids is in really teenager, and my son, he's 17, is a big boy, one is 17, is a boy, and it's really, we have every time big agreements we do together, and we had culture clash sometimes with the kids, because of what they study in school and what they talking in the house is big difference.
Yes.
And what I'm doing, like what my mother teach me, I try to teach my kids. That's why it make us every time clutch, every time. And when I hear that course, it's really benefit me, and I was so happy, because now I understand my kids more than before. Before it was like I'm right everything, they have to listen, but now I try to listen more
To them.
to them.
Yeah.
That's
Which
why
has
it's
changed the way
really
of
changed. I
communication.
become really relaxed with them, not like before. It was like fighting, but now I'm really understand more than before, because now I know the kids what they thinking, but before I didn't know.
Which is really good. Glad to hear that. Of course, the project was, there is a lot of activities. There was activity side and there was workshop side. And I know you take part of the activities and you took part also of the workshop. Do you been seeing it very useful that we put the two together, the activities and the workshop? Does that give you different approach? The project cover different approach with you, or how you see it? The activities with the workshop. Did that make sense for you as a parent when you've been hearing about the project? Did you attend any of the activities, Haida? You went to the cinema.
Yeah, the cinema.
Community
Yes. I attended the film, which is it was really good, and it go beside the
workshop.
The workshop. It really helped, and I like it. Yeah, I like the idea about it to have outside like this film activities and have the course at the same time.
Okay.
It was really good and useful for us, and help us to improve better with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think even I didn't attend any of the activity, but through the workshop, the discussion had been made through the 16 or 17 people in different time. When I've been because different time come in different workshop.
Yes.
There's a lot of discussion, and we discover a lot of information, and we took experience because there's a mother, there's a daughter, there's grandmother, which they feedback their experience, and we've been honestly discuss openly, like a one family, and we respond to each other, and we learn from each other mistakes, and it's make us better thinking the way is that mistake I'm not going to do it, or if I did, how to correct it.
Nada, you attend
I attend two. I attend the cooking one, and another one is the bike one. I like it so much. It's so good, and I like it very much. The cycling is so nice.
With the kids and together.
It's so nice. It was raining, and it was a lots of fun. Really, I enjoy it. Yeah, I like that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And really, first time to discover about coaching and mentoring. I didn't know the difference between them. I thought them as a one part.
Yes.
But through the course, I knew the difference between mentoring and coaching, and how go and how the steps and what the outcome to get them independent at the end of the day. Yeah, that's very important.
That's good. Aida, what the most thing you learned from the workshop? What make you really feel this is my...
Yeah, the most thing I like is the question which said, what is the home for you?
Yeah.
And we have a lot of answers. My home is back home. My home is... but we found after that, where I'm living. But now I found this country is my home. And I start to be like more participate to the country and accept their things, and I know that
even
they will
culture.
have accept my culture, and they will accept me as I accept them, and I feel now more better than before. More
integrate.
Really, when you didn't feel this is not your country, you not care about election. You are not care about to get a proper job. You see yourself always like a temporary, and you've been staying for more than 15 years, which is mental is disturb you to study, to find a job, even to motivate your children, because you treat them as Sudanese British, which is wrong. We should treat them as British Sudanese, because whatever is going to do, even we talk to them our language, try to give them our culture, at the end of the day we have to adopt ourselves to the culture here and to live as a Burmese, because home is here now.
And about you, Nada, what's the most thing you love it about the workshops? What's the lessons and tips and things you get it out of it?
Really, I was hard mother before, and I was listening.
That's nice to admit it.
Yeah, it's true.
When you start admitting things, you start to change.
I was really hard because I don't listen to them before. Now it's morning when we go to school, when they become asleep, we talk. Before completely we don't sit together. We don't come every time agreement with both of them. But now it's different. We're more open. I'm more open with them because I try to listen. Now I start to listen. Before I wasn't listening really. But now I like the course, and I want a lot. And I need
people,
another
yeah.
one, you know, because it's not enough, you know, the course. You know, we need another one for more, you know, for about teenager. Because sometimes, you know, it's little bit of, but not that much, you know, we get information about it. We need it more if we can do it, you know. It'll be really nice.
Really, we try even with our community just to bring more people, or more people can benefit from this one.
Okay.
Because if change started from 2-3 people in the community, then can be spread after.
Yes.
We want more people to benefit from the course.
Yeah, and a lot of people they want
Interested about when they heard about it. Even my sister, my brother.
You know, the kids, they're confused.
Again,
You know, the kids are confused because the parents are confused.
Yeah.
You know, we're all confused because the kids, they come to, they ask us what we are here, something, we are British, and we don't know how to answer it. But now we know how to answer. You know, they need to know their identity, you know.
Yes.
That's why it's help, really it's help. Yeah, it's nice.
Of course, every project, no matter how impact on you, there is always way of improve it, or even way forward if we're looking for continue or looking for similar project or things can benefit families and parents, especially with the teenager and the relationship between them. What you think it could be ways of forward, what you think, what you would like to add to the project in the future?
Yeah, I think at the end of the project, if there's for 1 hour discussion between teenagers and adults about different topic.
So you would love that the teenager also get involved in the project.
For example, you set a question,
Yeah.
our debate
Yes.
about how they thinking, how we think.
You think it
Yeah,
too, yes.
and we see the conflicts or where we agree and where we don't agree,
Disagree,
because it's different generation.
Absolutely.
You know, there's a serial, I think she's going to be now in September. They put a group of people, 11 people or 12 people in a house,
Okay.
and they see how they cope the daily life for
Together.
It's different background, different culture, different religions, and they want to see the conflicts is happening. I think they'll be showing BBC in September.
And you are
for me, I think if it is extend the time, for example, 2 days instead of 1 day, 2 days a week, for example, 4 months, 5 months, it will be more benefit and useful. Yeah.
Okay, another.
For me, it's idea if they like the kids. Sometimes if they can come and sit together.
Yes.
And we want to know what they like from us, or we don't like from us, what way they make them angry from us, and we will, you know, it's just talk together about what they don't agree and what they agree, what they like, what they don't like. We want just face to face. It's really nice. It will help.
And even if some children they don't want to say something, we can record it.
Yeah.
For example, they record their opinion about some topic, and then we can bring it in the hall and we can be a discussion.
Yes.
Thank you so much for helping us and feeding back on the project. It's really appreciated, and we need it too. It's another way to look to how the things could go forward. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and would like to thank Step for Change for this opportunity, giving us this opportunity, and we really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Thank you for coming. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.